आज हमरो मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम if D, E and F be the midpoint of side BC, CA and AB respectively of triangle ABC and express AD, BE and CF in terms of AB and BC and CA. So this is triangle ABC and then F is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of AC and D is the midpoint of BC, and so this is a midpoint theorem, and so let's go prove. So started with solution, and first we write the given in triangle ABC, triangle ABC D, D, E, F, D, E and F are the midpoint of midpoints of midpoints of BC, CA and AB respectively. So here and F is the midpoint of BC and E is the midpoint of AC and D is the midpoint, and then to express, and so again to express AD vector, BE vector and CF vector in terms of AB vector, BC vector and CA vector. So prove this question, and by proof let's prove. In triangle ABD we use triangle law of vector addition. So in triangle ABD by triangle law of vector addition. So if I use triangle of vector addition in triangle ABD, so we write AD vector is equal to AB vector plus BD vector. It's a first equation, and similarly in triangle ATC, AD vector means AC vector plus CD vector is to second equation. If you use in ADC triangle of vector and AD vector is equal to barabar AC vector and then go CD vector, so you write, and this is the second equation of me, and then adding the first equation and third equation. Now add equation first and second, and we get so if you add this both equation, then AD vector plus AD and is equal to, and and this right here AB vector plus BD vector plus AC vector plus CD vector completed, and then AD vector is equal to 2 AD vector, sum them and is equal to, and AB vector and AC vectors right nearly, so for so AB vector plus AC vector and close the bracket. So and then BD vector right here, and DC vector means as we write minus a DC vector because here is CD vector and the negative. If we negative and write DC vector, so CD vector is equal to DC vector, or 2AD vector AB vector plus AC vector plus BD vector. And then here question minus minus DC vector means BD vector, so minus DC vector means BD vector, so we write here minus BD vector because BD vector बराबर DC vector. So here and both them are equal, so BD vector बराबर DC vector, so write DC vector बराबर BD vector. And then BD vector are minus plus BD vector minus is equal to 0, or 2AD vector AB vector plus AC vector, and then over AD vector equal to 1 by 2 AB vector plus AC vector. First is proved. Similarly, AD vector is equal to 1 by 2 AB vector plus AC vector, and again BE vector is equal to 1 by 2 BA vector plus BC vector, and CF vector is equal to 1 by 2 CA vector plus CV vector proved. And simply all them are, so according to this proof, and again and after all proved, and then AD vector is midpoint of BC vector, and then and yo and sorry and yeah and BE vector is the midpoint of AC vector. The figure is mistake, this straight line is joined there, sorry, and then FC vector is the midpoint of AB vector. So this is the midpoint theorem, and it's a very important this theorem for the examination. Minimum this theorem is given in the examination for 4 marks or 2 marks, maximum 4 marks are given in examination. So comment or like for second midpoint internal division theorem. Thank you for watching this video.